What? Norwegian patriots? Okay. Let's see what happens. That's interesting. Let's check to make sure that that's fine. Yeah, that's even going down. I've got another missionary, but I need to convert the heretics of Ohio. Yes. Now I'm not a heretic anymore. And it just keeps popping them up for everything. I'm going to deal with this, and I'm going to set my slider up so I can actually do these things. Yep, victory. And I think I should probably leave him there, because that's different culture group and everything. I mean, these guys are like... Oh yeah, it's distant overseas. So I was like, why is it... Oh, right, yeah. That's normally like that. Okay, set our treasury up a bit more. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that's not very useful anyway. There was a province that I've been waiting a bit too long to... Aha, oh no. It's already got one. Muslims and Hindus over here. I think I'll probably do those last. Madras, though. Madras I'll deal with. Alright. Colonizers. You know what, just in the interest of seeing if there's one over here, I'm probably going to send some colonies over here. But let's see if we got anything better to use them on. Of course, you know, using them in America is not really the best thing, since it doesn't actually directly benefit my empire at this point. But... yeah, that's not full. Yeah. So I can go around there. Did that. Okay. Get more roads or something. There we go. Okay, I got a revolt here in Goa. Is there anything major? It could be. Be cautious on this. They dealt with that revolt easily, but we have lost one of our great mans. It was our money mans. So let's get a new money mans. The guy from the Bahamas. That was a pretty good invasion mans, but this guy's better. Okay. And that's fine. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh. I'm saving up for, what it called? Okay. Land reforms at the moment, so I'm gonna go, you stay here. 2,000 is apparently enough to beat them, so whatevs. They're building early frigates and stuff. Just making sure they're not at war with somebody. Can I like put them in my sphere or something? Expand influence. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep them from something bad happening. Send another gift to our Byzantine bros. Alright. Now back to doing things. Alright, our colony in Whangarei has become self-sustaining. I can't afford the fort yet, so I'll just have to wait until that happens. And I've got enough for a land reform down here. Obviously, Cape is the best place to do it. And we converted the heretics of Sena, so that's more Breton dudes in Africa. Now, it occurs to me that there's really no reason not to set up a center of trade down here, because it gives them more colonists. And it's the same kind of proportion of money that I have anyway, so I'm just going to do it. And I'll set my... Still trades through Alexandria. That's pretty funny. But that'll change the end of the month. Okay. Are my ships over here done? So I can get rid of those dang pirates. Nope. Pirates still poking my provinces. They're poking sticks. Alright. So let's wait till the end of the month and see how good this is. The priority of having Alexandria have a lot of worth in its thing is not necessarily the highest priority. Okay, so I set the center trade here. Yep, and then it stops there, yeah. So, am I killing Alexandria? Nope, Alexandria's still worth quite a bit, so no big deal. But, you know, might as well have more centers of trade. There's no reason not to. Now, we've got a revolt, or not a revolt, but a heresy in Laristan, and a minor revolt in Cherokee. There's no reason to show it. I mean, I just killed them and losing 2 guys. I let the heresies happen so I don't get narrow-mindedness. I'd rather not have that. Alright, so we have gained the nationalism, casus belli, against all countries with provinces in our culture group. Which means that I get a casus belli on these guys in Sweden. And I get my other idea. Now the reason why I can conquer Holstein is because Holstein, if you can see from the culture map mode, is Breton. Now these guys are also Celtic, but they're also of Celtic groups, so I don't get the casus belli on them. And these guys are French. Let's see where else we potentially could get that. These guys are Irish, so I might get it there. Somebody was pointing out that there was a place that was Celtic. It's Castilian. Roma is Norman, which is French, so that's not our culture group. Ragusa is Breton. That's interesting. I believe I knew some of these, but I just didn't really think about it. Norman there. These guys are cosmopolitan, I believe. Yeah. And nowhere in France. I think I conquered all of the French provinces that had that. Obviously, we're getting a good spread up here. Oddly enough, this place has stayed Bavarian for quite a long time. I may end up having to, since I don't have the accepted culture for Scotland anymore because of the spread up there, I might have to put my national focus here, and I don't know, it helps the spread of the culture. But I have a casus belli against Sweden now because of my culture. As far as I know, though, it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, the culture thing is not a big deal to me. Not anymore. I mean, these Bedouin Arabs, I think I don't have accepted culture either. Nope. because I've been expanding my culture too much. Serbians. Oh, Texas. What? Weird. Burgundian, Irish. Yeah, things just turn out weird sometimes. But I can't find the one that people were talking about. It may have been one that I'm not looking at correctly, but oh. Somali. I thought it was stuck with no culture. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's fine. But I have another idea here. So, originally, Bill of Rights, obviously a good idea. It also does some pretty good stuff. Cabinet is also really good. Man, that would be excellent. What's my trade tech at? My trade tech is the lowest. And it would take me a million years to get that up that high. So, how do I get another idea? At 33, so yeah, there's no reason to wait for that. I've got Quest. I'm not really interested in any of the military ones. With the exception of, like, battlefield commissions is okay. I think I lose Unam Sanctum if I do that. Yeah. So let's do... Actually, -1 infamy. That's actually really good for me. Actually, that's actually better than Bill of Rights. But I have only 3 tech levels before I get to that. So... We'll see what this gives us. And I'm still in the culture map. And I've got colonist. Okay. Liberation. So, liberation against all countries that can release states. 0 infamy for doing so. Obviously, because releasing states doesn't cost infamy anyway. So, for instance, no, actually, Champagne doesn't have anything that can do that. Looks like Navarre has conquered part of what used to be France. Let's take a look. Could make... No, I can't do that. Portugal. Huh. Well, Castile already exists right here, so... No. Big deal there. Obviously, I don't want to do with it, but they my allies. Honestly, it seems like we don't really have anything to do with that right now, but it will be useful for later. So. Anyway, also it reduces, revolt risk, which is always good. So, save province decisions, my colonist. Alright. This one's almost there, and this one's not even close, so we'll probably spend it on this, since it's gonna be there like right now. Oops, that actually has enough settlers that I didn't need to. What is, though? June 4th. Cuenca. Ah, right, I need to build some forts. While I have the cash to do so. And this one's relatively important, so... Coffee! That's good. I don't think we had there very much coffee. Cabinet is a good idea for the next time, the next idea, but if I can get to scientific revolution, I'll take that. Lost Holy War, Japan, South Cairo. As a core, good. Excellent news. I don't know when this... losing all my friggin' generals. Still got my thing there. Gotta get a land tech soon. Am I behind on land tech? Not really. Portugal's the only one I'm really worried about. Maybe Russia. Russia's way ahead of me. They aren't. But I'm bros with Russia now, so no big deal. These Russian nationalists would be cool if they were there or not. Oh, Polotska's having a succession crisis. Silly cons. These guys? Nope. Nope. Austria. Austria's ahead of me. Of course they are. They're a Germanic state. They're always ahead of me. Sweden's ahead of me. I don't know why I said it like that. Sweden. Champagne is the same level. So I should probably invest in land tech a little bit. 1 or 2 points is not going to matter all that much, but... I'm going to get that August 1660. Okay, what? Let's boost that. Yeah, get it in a couple months. Might as well. Now we have our thing in Little Karu. Get more colonists. Really, I just did it for colonists because, I mean, it gets me more to have a coastal center of trade. So, yeah. No big deal. Oh, speaking of South Africa, the Great Karoo could use a land reform. I'm just waiting for the land tech to go back up. That's over here. And I can't do anything because I was sending a guy there, but it'll raise the, you know, the population, so that's alright. What was I doing? Waiting for my land tech. Oops. Whatever. 100 gold. Meh. Almost there. There we go. I heard the clackety clack. So what do we get at 25? Level 3 fort? Psh, I don't care about level 3 forts. Level 3 forts are too expensive to really be worth it. Level 2 forts, well, they are, but they aren't because they take a long ass time to build. And, I mean, all the gunpowder units are really, really good. It's just, I don't know. It's an unnecessary complication of things. My naval tech is really suffering, but I want to get scientific revolution fairly soon, so let's pump trade tech a bit more. Do I have one of the... Yeah, I got a naval manufacturing, so I'm not losing anything. Okay, so only one more place needs a land reform. It's the land reform button, yeah. Yeah, just Transky, so waiting for that stuff. Oh, and I got another colonist. Okay, where can I spend this guy? Obviously looking over at America, because that's where we are focused our stuff. 510, a lot. Okay. When do I get a core on Panama? 1668, so that's not really of any help. And Chorotega is not part of it. Obviously I get cores on them later. Yeah. So nothing I can do there. This will be done 52, so I'll have another one by then because I get almost 2 per year. Erie is the next best, so I might as well get Erie and Allegheny and then seal it up that way. You go to Cleveland. Or, you know, Akron or whatever, the cities that are up there. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cut it now and be back when something else happens. Alright, my ship's finished, so I'm gonna set up a new patrol here. I think setting it up to the Bahamas is gonna be alright. And then stopping at New Morgan, and then stopping at New Ayrshire, and that'll get a lot of our pirate woes out of the way. Let's see how that works out. That's 2 galleons, so it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I've got another missionary. So where do I need to use a missionary? Any place up here? Need a missionary. Well, they've all got the Jesus over here, so. Cherokee. Yeah, they're getting the Jesus. There we go. Chickasaw. Good. Alright, new year. I got some new stuff. No. I'm gonna build a fort here. And I believe... it's done. Yeah, so everywhere here is now completed. Obviously everything in Australia has been completed for some time, I believe. Could be wrong. Nope. No, everything's done. But I do have enough guys to do the land reform down here, so I do it. But I have a ton of money, so I'm gonna build some more temple types. And what you call is going down at a good rate, so I'm gonna set this back down to 50. Negative 50, I mean. Just to make this go down faster, because I'm spending money I shouldn't have to spend on it, you know, that's a big deal. National decisions. Implement the gold standard, there we go. Let other nations debase their currencies all they want, or shall be pegged to the enduring value of pure gold and be recognized across the world as a trusted medium of exchange. Be wary, however, of breaking established trusts. So yeah, I can really reduce it in half. Excellent. So, and it was the same text there and there, so. Colonial expansion. What do we have to do to this? An administrative skill of 6. What does that do? Hey, that is awesome. I should try to get that. Administration 4. Administration of 8. So when our queen comes into power, when King Anton, the guy who has done some stuff, that's what he's going to be known as in the future. The guy who is, not the great, not the brave, or what, the guy who has done some stuff. A naval convoy system. That is also excellent. I could actually do that. No, I can't do that. And she's not going to be able to do it either. I want that colony one, though. That's awesome. We'll have to set up some more colonies because it requires more. So that's locked in place. Okay, now back to what I was doing. Building some temples. Obviously no Protestant temples. A temple in Taiwan. Okay. This might really help. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. Ooh, what's this? Who is this? Andalusia. So soon after that will be our war with Madurai, so we can do that. Okay, how many colonies do we have? 1? We need 4 colonies for that. But we won't worry about that until our queen. South 9. Awesome. Oh, crap. I guess I need more ships there. It may have been a Carrack, so I'll build a couple galleons down here. Alright, so I'm gonna cut here and be back when something interesting happens. Alright. Since it has been brought to my attention that I need more colonies to do that, I'm just going to start setting up a bunch of new colonies. So that I can get that event when it happens. Or not event, but that decision. When Mary succeeds to the throne. Hopefully she doesn't die or something. Yeah, bullshit like that. And we are the papal controller, again, which stability, prestige, diplomats, all that stuff. Alright, in light of what I was doing before, I'm going to do more colonies. Now, I technically have enough colonies to do it, but one might finish by the time the king dies, so no big deal. Anyways, it would look all stupid if my empire looked like that, so. Alright. Good enough. Alright, I have another missionary. I believe I have everything over here sent up. Yeah. I think Chickasaw was the last one. Check over here in Africa real quick. Yep, Catholic. Got one sent to it, Catholic. Protestant, which isn't too bad. Yeah, only -10 for intolerance. I'll deal with those later, but right now it's fine. Let's see. I could save it for this. Here, do I have any Muslims over here? Nope. No Muslims. Let's go for some Hindus. And we've established a new colony here in Erie, so that's great. Hopefully these colonies work too. Alright, so I got some new ships here down in South Africa, and also a registry. So let's set up another patrol. And I got patrols that way, so I'll set it up to go to there. Clear out those pirates. 2 galleons for, you know, safety reasons. And I've just been extending my road network up here. I've gotten up to here already, so I'm already over to this area. So that's good. And I got another colonist. Well, I guess the best thing to do would just be fill out the rest of the American area as best I can. So. Yep. And we have converted the heretics of Dadra, which is actually the most recent missionary I've sent, so that's interesting. And I have had the Allegheny one fail. But we get a new port over here. I don't know if it affects the West Coast any. It does not. So, yeah, still nothing like that over there. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Allegheny's failed, which is actually the best one out of these 3. Unfortunately.